Okay, great. All right. What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Miss B. My question is, why do people always tell me not to let somebody know what I do for a living or what my lifestyle is?
What you do for a living?
do for a living?
What's your lifestyle? Well, I'm trying to figure this out. You the Fed?
No.
Okay. What do you do? I don't.
She can't tell you. They told her not to tell you.
It's G14 classified.
Popping that thing, ain't you?
It's not. I'm an entrepreneur, have been for 20 years, but I feel like people say don't tell a man what you do because I guess it's a situation like, she too much for me.
So what kind of work do you, is it the work you do or is it the money you make?
Both.
Can we know what you do?
I own 2 restaurants and I'm a real estate agent.
So what difference? Listen. I listen to this a lot, and I'm gonna let the ladies jump in, but I'm gonna be completely real with you. You just need to fuck with real niggas. Like, I think a lot of these questions come from a lack of real niggadom in your life. I think when you start getting into telling a man and he feeling a certain type of way or whatever, these are insecure men. There's a lot of men that are confident in their own masculinity, confident in what they got going on. Let me tell you something. If you told me you had 3 restaurants and 4 businesses and you told me that, I'd be like, oh, cool. What you doing tomorrow? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I got motion. You know what I'm saying? But it may be, this is the litmus test. If you find that this is a common occurrence for you, then now you have to look inside yourself and say, what niggas am I picking? Because what you can't do is be going for the easy targets and be mad when they do easy things, like be upset or intimidated at what you got going on. There are men, I'm telling you, there are men that don't give a fuck what you do for a living.
Oh, I know. I fuck with, in your words, real niggas, Ace. I know. But I have a question for you, Miss B. This is, I wrap it with love, but it's just a real question, okay? I gotta ask, as a career woman, a powerhouse, and making money and doing your thing. Do you choose men who are at a lower economic status than you because it allows you to be able to have that superiority and that control of, I'm that motherfucker, and so it does something for your ego? I'm not saying you do that, but I want you to look at that, because a lot of women who are in power don't realize that they choose low so they can feel high, that they choose low so they can have that control. They choose low so they can have that superiority, because if they had a dude who's equally yoked or higher, then it actually activates or shows them a side of them that is their insecurities, the side of them that they're not used to seeing, the side of them that they're not used to mirroring. And so I just want to ask you, because I know I've asked myself that years ago, like, okay, what level of man do I choose? And am I choosing a man at my level or higher? And is it because I can rock with them? And when I do choose a dude lower, what in me would make me choose him? Because why would I want someone that I know that I can be bigger than, that I can be superior to, that I can control? I don't want that. That don't turn me on. I don't want a puppy. I want a big dog.
What's up?
Hey, I hear y'all. Meet me at the merch table, y'all. I'm single, all the big dogs.
So I definitely want that big dog, but that big dog ain't came along. So it's not so much as I gravitate to people. People gravitate to me. I got great energy. So I have people gravitating to me that I know they got potential, but that's only what it is potential. I don't never want to deal with nobody that, you know what I mean? I don't never want to deal with nobody that's lower than me. You know what I mean?
I don't know about y'all, but I know a nigga right now who would love to be a passenger princess in your car. You understand what I'm saying? I know a couple niggas right now who, I'm sorry. But in all,
you stop.
I'm sorry, I'm being messy.
Okay,
I quit. But in all actuality, if I could be for real though, we cannot sit up here and act like there aren't men who aren't intimidated by how much money women make. Men are intimidated all the fucking time because they feel inferior in their own accord. So she probably getting a nigga like, we ate at your restaurant 3 times this week. You see what I'm saying? You getting men who are intimidated for fuck nothing.
I appreciate y'all coming through last night, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I want to hit on something you said really quick. You said that you attract men.
It just seems like that because I'm actually not looking for anything.
I got you, but sis, you know, law of attraction is we attract who we are despite of who we think we are. So you want to know who you are, take inventory on what you are attracting. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Kira, did you have something?
This may be a little bit toxic, but
I'm ready.
you gotta start lying and manipulating. Listen to your friends when they're telling you to keep certain things to your chest to yourself. As a woman with a lot of money, nobody should know that off the bat, because that assumption that you're not agreeable, that assumption that you're not submissive, there's so much negative connotation by being professional, well-established, and self-sufficient that you might have to go into this shit with the bait and switch in the beginning. That is not to say that the man is insecure, but I mean, you watch Sex and the City in the room when Miranda had to start lying and tell a nigga she was a stewardess instead of a lawyer? Lie. It's okay.
Yo.
Give the representative for a little while.
Yo,
Trill.
I completely disagree with that. I think that, like, what you do for a living and how successful you are, you should wear that. Now, again, I'm not saying that should be your identity. Those are two different things. But be proud of what it is that you do, because what that is it's providing a filter. The niggas who ain't supposed to be there, yeah, they gonna be intimidated by that, and yeah, that's gonna rub me the wrong way, and that's great. You want it to rub them the wrong way. You want them to be intimidated, because if you lie and let that guard down, now I done got in here, and now we invested now. So now you actually falling for me, and I'm intimidated by this shit. So now we done had kids and all of these things before you realize, damn, this person ain't really on my level. You understand? When you could have alleviated that shit on date one. So no, keep your filter, keep your defenses there, because it's keeping niggas away from you that don't belong there.
Have you ever heard of BDE?
Nah.
BDE. There are men that they barely got a job, barely got a car, barely got a house, but they got a BDE. And what I'm saying is, there are men that no matter what circumstance they are in. So even right now, when I'm talking about myself, I'm like, well, I feel like I'm pretty established, so that's why I wouldn't be intimidated. But there are men that don't have a lot, but they are confident. It ain't even they walk around with it, and it's a healthy confidence. It's not a over pride, over ego thing.
Well, wait. So what you thinking? The lady said that, you know, should she hold back what she does for a living when she's dating? Because she been having a problem with, her friend's been telling her not to tell nobody.
I mean, I don't think she should hold it back. I mean, I agree to a certain degree what they were saying. I mean, it just sounds like she, for whatever reason, is attracting the wrong people and whatnot. But I don't think she should hold it back. You know, if this is what you do for your life and your career, then be proud of that. But also, at the same time, like Ace was saying, or whoever said it, it shouldn't be your identity and everything else. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with you saying this is what I do, I own, blah, blah, blah. Because me as a man, I mean, I don't know who she dealing with, but I feel like if you got a job and you making money, that's cool with me. I don't care who would feel intimidated by someone having money and making, like, I don't know. It's a little strange to me, but either way it go, I don't feel like she should hide that. And at the same time, if there's a specific, criteria of man that you're looking for, somebody who got their own job, I don't know, own car too, I don't know, then I feel like, you should continually keep your standards. There's nothing wrong with having standards, and, if people ain't work out for you, then it is what it is. I know I had standards when I was out there dating too. It wasn't about the money aspect because I was still in school, but it's like if you ain't a Christian, if you're not living your life in a specific way, if you don't got certain standards and working on yourself to get that money, then we can't be together. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody that's beneath me and you trying to live off me and stuff. I ain't got time for that. So I get it. There's nothing wrong with having filters and those standards and whatnot, but I wouldn't stop saying that. What you think?
I agree. I say just continue to, be herself, and you don't have to, lie and hold back who you are. Don't dim your light for nobody. So let it shine. And I just say when she's dating, just I would say look beyond just a person's money. Look at their morals. Look at their character. Look and see if they have integrity. Those are things you want to look for, So, yeah, I think she should just keep being her, and just keep be mindful when she's dating.
I agree. There's got to be somebody out there for her at the end of the day. Sounds like she's somewhat interested, even though she's not necessarily looking, she said, but it sounds like she's somewhat kind of interested in finding somebody. So there's got to be somebody out there, and, just, keep doing what you do and allow him to find you. And hopefully it'll work out.
I feel it. Maybe it's somebody she don't know no other restaurant entrepreneurs out there.
Yeah, you can't be dating the customers now. You know what I'm saying? You trying to be the owner, you dating the customers.
She don't know no other owners that, or maybe she know one owner who knows somebody who knows somebody.
There gotta be somebody out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but yeah, hopefully she'll be found, and she can get it popping and get it going, and they can be on the same level and matching one another, so she don't feel like what I'm saying, she ahead of him, or they can be matching together and create businesses together and do what they do.
I feel it. And I think that people need to be humble when it comes to like thinking that you're better than someone because you make more money than them, because money can be here today and gone tomorrow. You could have a business today and not have it tomorrow. So you really need to be humble and reach a little bit deeper.
And just because just because you got money don't mean you got it like that either. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got no motion. You feel what I'm saying? Money is only one half of it, but if you ain't well put together and you ain't looking right, then you know what I'm saying? So I was just saying, don't be fooled by these people with the monies and everything. There's so much more to a person than just their money and what they got. You know what I'm saying? But not talking about her in general. Right. I'm just saying in general, people who like to flaunt their money and I got this and I got that and all this other stuff. Like you said, it could be here today, gone tomorrow, whatever the case is. It's your life don't revolve on that. So keep it moving.
I feel it.
All right, y'all, that's the video. Go check out stamps-tv.com if you haven't already. So many shows, so much content on there. Go check it out now.
Yep, and while you're on there, go ahead and visit that Shop Stamps Apparel tab. We got t-shirts just like these on there, crew necks, hoodies, jogger sets, all different types of stuff on there. So go ahead and get you a little something.
And go check out Stamps Essentials on the website. Click that tab on the website. So much to offer. We got shampoos, protein treatments, deep conditioners, leave-in conditioners, hair grease, hair growth oil, whipped shea butter for the skin, and our signature product, Stay Moist Coils hair system. It's a wash and go system, but you can also use it for your twist outs, braid outs, and perm rod sets. So go ahead and check it out.
Yep.
We out.
See y'all.